Welcome to PE with the Albion Foundation. My name's Mr. Holmes.
And my name's Mr. Ward.
Today we're going to be taking you through a lesson in athletics around jumping for height. We're also going to be working around evaluation. So today's learning objective is to evaluate your own performance to achieve your personal best when jumping for height.
Please remember to keep your social distance away from other people within the class, and please keep 2 meters away.
We've set up 2 areas for today. My area is going to be inside this yellow square. Mr. Ward's area is going to be in the red square over there, and we're 3 meters apart. If there's more of you, make sure the areas are further apart as well. We're just going to take you through our warm-up. For today's warm-up, we've got some cones dotted around our squares. All we're going to do is 2 feet together like this. Mr. Ward, 2 feet together.
Yep,
and we're going to jump over a very small cone like so. We're going to allow 3 minutes. How many cones can you jump over in 3 minutes?
I'll beat you.
Ready? Go. Okay. Now for the next part of our task, we've removed the cones from the warm-up, we've replaced them with some other objects. So as you can see here, we've got things like hurdles, tall cones, we've got a football, we've still got one of the small cones. You can use anything so long as it's not too high and it's going to be dangerous. Variety of different heights, and the challenge now isn't going to be about speed. It doesn't matter how many you jump over, it's about your technique. Okay? So if I'm jumping over this hurdle here, I'm going to stand side on with my feet together. Okay? The knees and the arms are going to help me bounce upwards. Okay, and I'm going to plan to jump up and over the object, a bit like this. Okay, I can then move on to the next object, football in this case, and make my way around the area, not on speed, but on the quality of your jump. Have a go.
As you're jumping across the items, make sure you bend your knees, drive with your arms over each object. As you watch Rich here, he bends down and uses his arms to exaggerate the movement to drive forward over the object. When jumping, remember that when you land to bend your knees, so as you jump, bend with soft knees.
So don't forget, after each phase of this lesson, what we want you to do is evaluate your performance. What did you do well? What do you need to improve on? Focus on your technique, focus on how you bend your knees and your hips, focus on your arms, focus on your feet, focus on how you drive upwards and over the object, or how you jump upwards and reach, okay? Maybe look at what we call 2 stars and 1 wish. The 2 stars are 2 positive things from your performance. What did you do well? And the 1 wish is 1 thing you'd like to improve on. If it's possible in your school, you might want to record your performance, record yourself jumping, watch it back, and you can see what it looks like and analyse your performance that way. If not, you can focus on how it feels, or from a distance, you can ask for a friend's opinion. Now for the next progression in this lesson, we focused on height with our jump. Now we're going to focus on height and reach as well. So instead of just jumping over objects, we're also going to reach and see just how high we can jump. Now in school, you could use anything. You can use chalk against a wall. You could use sellotape. You could use a sticky note. We're using magnets because we've got a metal wall here. You can be creative. Anything where you can see a mark or leave something that sticks to the wall to show the height. So Mr. Ward is going to stand next to the wall here. Using his knees, his hips and his arms, he's going to drive upwards, reaching as high as he can, and see how high he can stick that magnet. He's got a second magnet. His challenge now is going to be to try and beat his own score.
As you're jumping, remember to drive with your legs and reach high, but also remember that when you're landing, to land with soft knees. How did you do?
I think I beat you.
No, you didn't.
To finish the lesson, a couple of questions. How did that lesson make you feel today?
What was challenging and what did you find easy? If it was easy, how could you make it harder?
How did you feel about your technique? Is there anything you'd still want to improve?
What do you need to remember with other people in your session? Should you...
And lastly, which sports and games do you think this skill might come in handy in? Where might you need to use jumping for height?
Within the session, please remember to stay 2 meters apart from other children or participants within the session.
We all hope you enjoyed today's Albion Foundation PE lesson.
We sure did.
Teachers, don't forget, you need to clean any equipment that was touched by the children in line with your school's cleaning policy.